when the A representative and B representative are not equal, then we change the representative of A to be B, but before we can do that, they need to be a part of the same set. So we set the parent of A to be equal to the representative of B. That is going to, I think that could mess up all the pointers. Yes, I think that is an issue. Presumably a lot of things are pointing to A's representative, but if we completely shut out A's representative, then we get inconsistency, which we need to solve in DGS find. So let's try this. We can break an invariant, I think, which is that the representative of a node might not point to, well, it can point to another node, obviously, but let's just go along with it. So we set the parent of A to be the B representative. Do we want to do that? This is so confusing. Man, it feels like it's just in front of me, but I'm not getting it. Okay, how about we set the parent of A to be B rep. So now, so now we need to change the representative of So let's see, setf DJS rep DJS of A to now point to DJS rep DJS of B rep. Now we possibly have multiple representative nodes. Maybe this level of indirection thing won't work. Because we now have multiple representatives that are equivalent to one another, but they haven't been deleted, so to speak. So let's see. Let's see, we get the parent. But we do have something here, which is, okay, maybe I should try drawing this out again. So the situation we could get to is the following. So we have a representative node. Maybe I should use squares for representative and circles or otherwise. So we have a representative node, which always points to some node. It could be that we have the following. So what we can do is, so this is, let's say, R1, this is R2. We can look at the DJS of R1, and let's call that D. Then we look at the rep of D, which is going to be equal to R2, rep of D. And if, let's say, if R1 is not equal to R2, then we set, let's say, R1 equals the DJS of, let's say this is N right here. Oops, not DJS, the rep. This is the rep of N. So if R1 is not equal to R2, then change the rep of N to R2. So I think this is maybe the basic algorithm that we can use. Now this is only the operation that this is going to do is take this out and then repoint it here. We still have to worry about patching this later, this node M right here. But the idea is that if we do a find on M, it'll automatically patch that as well. So let's see. I know my Twitch is behind the screen. Okay. So we're finding D. So we get the representative of D. Representative of D. And then we so we get that rep, and then we get the rep node is the DJS rep DJS of rep. And we test, and we get the rep node rep, which is the DJS representative of rep node. And unless they're equal, the rep with the rep node rep, then we change the rep of D. We set up the DJS parent of D to be the rep node rep. Yes, somebody is banging pans right now. Preparing for my parents to come over. So we set DJS parent to rep node rep, and that's it. And then we want to return that representative, and so rep node let's see. We return the rep node DJS of the rep node rep. Something like this. Parent doesn't exist anymore. And okay, so that looks marginally better, but let's see if it works. Okay, good, that works. Example 3. That did not look like it worked very well. We found one, but it didn't do the entire decomposition. Okay, so it's a start at least. Let's see, change representative of our Lambda class to be that of the Kappa class. Let's make this one argument. Change the representative of DJS to point to itself. So we can take this out. We can take this out. So we get the representative DJS, or we get the representative and then we set it to itself. In fact, we can just take this, and this is a simple one-liner now. So change representative to the Kappa class. Let's see. Oops. What are 5 and 3? 5 and 3 are definitely not part of the thing. So I'll need to see if I can fix that. We can't do this stuff by rank yet, I don't think. Because the rank requires rebalancing, and we do not want to rebalance. I think without the rebalancing, we'll get log star complexity instead of inverse Ackermann complexity. We can take this out.